right, you ready? Okay. Please state your first and last name.
My name is Winston Nelson.
I never in the shot. Okay. When is your birthday?
October 25th.
Okay. Do you know your sign?
Yes, I'm a Scorpio.
You and Kim is the same?
November 25th and then like about the 16th, yes.
Yeah?
And I'm
Kim, oh, you're right. I was about to say the wrong birthday. What else? Where were you born?
Kingston, Jamaica.
So that's country girl or a town girl?
Kingston, I'm a town girl.
You consider yourself stush?
No.
She answers so stush. Okay.
Very down to earth.
Down to earth? You can be down to earth and stush.
You have to see me all the time.
Huh?
I'm going to put the CD.
That's fine. You like the finer things in life?
I do.
What else?
I like nice things, but I don't like to pay a lot of money for it.
You're cheap.
I'm not cheap. But I like nice things, but I don't like to spend a lot of money.
What is a vacation destination that you would like to go to that you have not already been to?
Paris.
Okay. Why Paris?
As a young girl growing up, you know, that's one of the dreams that I had.
All right, I'll take you to Paris. What else? What are you gonna do when you go to Paris?
Well, I don't know what they have there as fun stuff, but I would like to, you know.
Are you into like museums?
If that's available. I want to go also to the zoo, to the.
Does Paris have a zoo? I don't know. I never thought about zoos in Paris.
I want to go to the zoo, and I want to go to the aquarium if they have one.
Okay. You come from a big family or a small family?
Big enough.
Do you prefer that's not gonna close? You prefer big families or small families?
Big families is good for me.
Why?
Because I mean, the more people you have to hang out with and spend time with.
Right now it seems that we have a little family.
Yeah, waiting for more grandchildren.
You got time? Ain't nobody rushing, sis.
I'm rushing.
Give me, how old am I? 24? Ideally speaking, I would have liked to have my first one by 26, which is still not far reach out of fetch. But if I...
At your age, I already had Micah.
Your last child? Oh, it was your first child. I was about to say your last child. I'm your last child. Dead.
Had Micah.
I should have went live. How many grandchildren do you want in total?
Let me say probably about 15, to be realistic.
You have 3 kids. That's 15. So you mean you want 5 from each? Your chest is high.
I know I'm not gonna get 5 from Micah because they don't want much, but you can give me 5.
To be honest, I've said that my minimum was 3, my max was 5.
You can give me 5, and Rakim can give me 5.
I don't know if Kim is gonna be wanting 5 kids.
Her husband wants 7.
They be bugging from one wife?
From one wife.
How many children that Gran had?
Gran had 7.
From birth. She gave birth to 7 children.
7. And she had 1 miscarriage.
Oh, jeez. I can't imagine being pregnant 7 times.
I wanted more children.
Yeah, but 7? You had 3. That's a good amount.
I wanted more. I wanted 5 kids. But my husband didn't want more than what we had.
He wanted 2, but then you had me.
Yeah.
I was an accident.
No, you were not an accident.
Yes, I was. You did not.
No.
You did not plan for me.
But you were the blessing that God gave us.
Sure, and by accident.
Okay. God don't make a mistake, so don't say that as an
He didn't make a mistake. Y'all made the mistake.
No, we didn't make a mistake. It was ordained to be so. I wish I had an...
Tell Daddy this coffee is bitter.
Yeah, you tell him, you drink it.
Not such a big fan of that one. Okay, what else? I gotta come closer. Can you shift? All right, what's the next one now? We have a lot of girls in the family. Mike could be by himself, Daddy be by himself.
I wish I had another son.
And then Genesis
have no uncles.
Has no uncles because Dell has 3 other sisters. Then she got me and Rakan, including Dell. That's 6 girls. Plus you.
Grandma.
Yeah. That's a lot. But at least she got some grandparents. I only got 1 left.
Yeah.
All your grandparents passed away? Like when?
All of them passed away when I was young. Well, no, my grandmother, that's Mama's mom that we have down there.
The picture?
Mm-hmm. She'd be on there to sit here and need to put it on the wall. She passed away the same year Audrey died.
Really?
The same week. She died on Monday, Audrey died the Thursday.
Mm.
So it's the same week. Because that's over 5 years.
I like that name.
Audrey.
As opposed to Aubrey.
Okay, I'm just going to give our baby Audrey that name, just say Audrey.
Alright, so I gotta find something else. You have, so what would you, if you had another son, what would you have named him? Because you got Rick and Rashida. Were you gonna stick with the M's?
I was gonna try M name.
Alright, so what's the M name?
I don't know. Maybe not Malik. But so I would find something in the Bible.
Malachi.
Malachi and maybe Matthew.
Okay. But you can't call him Matthew because you don't say Matthew. Well, how are we supposed to call him Matthew?
No, Matthew.
Okay. Jamaicans be like Matthew, Simit. Like what?
No, it's Smith.
They be like Simit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Matthew is cool. I like the name Jeremiah. I like the name, what's the other one that I had? I don't know. Colton is cool. I don't know, I like different names. I don't want to name, if I met somebody with the name, I think about what that person is like before I name my child that name. And if I met somebody with the name and I had a, what about the napkin?
Mm-hmm.
And I had a not so great experience, I would never name my child that name because it's like attached to that. What else? Excuse me. What is your favorite childhood memory that you could think of growing up?
My favorite childhood memory was it was the Christmas time. That was before my father died. When we used to get our gift, my godmother. I don't know if she's still alive. I lost touch. I'm trying to find a way to get in touch with her. She's in England.
Mm-hmm.
She used to bring. There always would come up a parcel. Would be a box and a nice big size dolly. I would get that, and I would get a nice pretty, we call it dandan.
Big dress?
Dress, the Cinderella type of dress. I would get one of that. Always get something nice. So my grandmother, but my father would go, what they call it, Christmas shopping. I would get a little Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you have fond memories of Christmas then. Why did you decide not to give that to your children?
Because my father died the day before Christmas Eve. And it, made me sad.
I
It's
understand.
that when he died, he's like, he took Christmas away with him.
But then essentially what you did is take Christmas away from your three children.
And then not only that's not the only reason why I don't celebrate Christmas. When I get, got older now and get the understanding of what Christmas is really about, it had nothing to do with Christ.
But it's what you make it about. Christmas is about love and showing appreciation.
Well, that may be so,
You said yourself this morning that Christmas, you like the feeling,
yeah,
it's jolly, it's happy,
yes.
cheerful.
But then when I look at the origin of Christmas,
It don't matter. We
it
don't.
matters to me. Okay? I know that you all
You look at the origin of Thanksgiving?
Yes, I found that out now.
Will it people would die?
Yeah, I found that out now, and then that's one of the reasons why too I'm considering that.
Oh please,
The
that's
only
too
thing
extreme.
is-
You don't allow people to define
The
things
only
for
thing
you.
is right now is that's the for Thanksgiving, it's the time that I really get a chance to really have you come.
Okay, but what about when I was living here? You still love Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know, but I look forward to Thanksgiving more for for a family gathering together. For the family gathering. So that's one of the reasons why
Did you stop cleaning for like 2 seconds?
I kind of, but I really look, when I realize what Thanksgiving is really about, it's terrible.
I understand that, but here's how I think about it. I don't allow people to define it for me. Sure, that might have been what they thought that, or why they originally did it, but now I'm doing it for this reason. So now this is what it's about, and then I can pass that on to my children and my friends.
That's all good.
Put emphasis on that. So I feel like I will probably, of course, I think I will celebrate Christmas with my family and with my kids.
Yeah, that's all good. That's that's your family.
But you have to define it for them. You can't allow society to make it like, okay, it's about Santa Claus and it's about getting things,
No, but that's not really what Christmas is about either.
No.
I think And I think the one thing behind Christmas that I don't like either is
I don't like
commercializing of
where.
it.
There we go.
You know, they commercialize Christmas too much.
Very much so. But this is America. They
That's
gonna do
only in
what they-
America.
True.
It's a world.
Okay, so I should put
worldwide
this is
thing.
a money-based world. People want to make their
Exactly.
money. So, is wine you're drinking this early morning?
No, I'm not drinking
Oh,
wine.
what is that?
This is some sorrel.
And what's sorrel having it? Exactly.
Sorrel of the plant.
They be trying to
sorrel
act like
plant,
sorrel is
and
not an alcoholic
ginger,
drink. It is.
And you put a little red label wine in it.
You put rum in this one? You put rum in sorrel?
Sometimes a little,
You look guilty.
but nothing to make you all crazy.
People
No.
feel you don't have to drink to get drunk.
What do you do to get drunk?
I mean, no. Of course, you have to. In order to be drunk,
Okay.
you have to drink. But what I'm saying is, because you're drinking, doesn't mean you have to be drunk.
Yeah, that all depends if you
I had
you
like
drink
4
in
drinks yesterday.
in moderation.
I wasn't drunk.
Because I mean, what you're drinking wasn't really a strong alcohol.
If I had
base.
that bottle all by myself, plus the other bottles that I bought, sure.
But that would be crazy for you to do that.
But what the point of what I'm saying is, just because I'm drinking doesn't mean I'm gonna end up
I
being drunk.
get that. I get it.
Some people just like the taste.
Mm.
Some people it helps them sleep, helps them relax, or whatever. You know. You've been drunk before, Ma?
No,
Never in your life?
never in my life. I'm not doing that.
Are you was afraid?
No.
Who you experienced somebody being drunk?
No, I've seen people drunk and acting crazy. My father never drink.
Yeah.
My mom never drink. So there's no reason for me
Who you
to.
seen that get drunk and act crazy?
People, strangers.
So how you know they was drunk?
Because of the way they carry on crazy.
What
That they want to hug up the light post and call the light post darling. And that's a real thing.
In Jamaica?
And man laid down in the gutter. There was this lady that used to sew for me. Her husband used to work at D&G.
You need to get your ring resized or tan or something.
No, every time I lose weight, that's what it is.
I'm about to tell Daddy to get you a new ring. This one is outdated.
I know, I tell him that too. But this lady had her husband. The man work at D&G. And he had to walk through a little open lot to get home. He was living in Seaview. And every Friday, he would come home drunk like a bat.
You stop banging the table.
And you know what happened? Every Friday they rob him.
Well, he making himself way too
I
predictable.
mean, beat him up so bad. Take away every cent. Go home without $1.
So why he keeps drinking and walking the same
Keep
way?
drinking.
So that means it's not just the drinking, it's sense. He don't have sense. He don't have sense.
Drinking, so I'm not gonna do
I'm
that.
drinking rum and Red Bull. You know that song?
Yeah, you know, I can sing it all the time.
Well, gotta stretch. Why are you trying to read what's on my phone? It's an email, first of all of my Kool-Aid.
I don't care.
But you squinting your eyes trying to
Because I see
read. But it's
something
not your
came
phone,
up.
sis.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mommy, stop. Leave it alone. It's fidgety. I don't really like this nail color on
I
you.
like it.
It look dull.
It's because it needs to be redone. You see
It
how
look-
far it grow out?
Yeah, I see. This is what, the powder?
This is a powder.
Let me see the back. This is your real nail?
Under there.
Yeah. I mean, I think... Well, I guess the shape. You like the shape?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's like almond in a way, but get a different
You know,
color.
I like natural.
I know. Get a different color. This is not how I wanted my nails to be this time besides this. But it was supposed to be... I was going to have this color, that color, and then these three like a pink that kind of makes it like a scheme. But then the pink was too thick, so it wasn't drying. So then I ended up having her... I was ready to leave. She does nails well, but she just moves slow. Sometimes I go in there. I'm like, okay. She said, come at 3. I came at 3. I didn't leave there till 5.
Wow, 2 hours for what?
But I come on time and she's working on me when I get there. But she may be like, she come a little bit late. Or she's like, I don't understand because they working hard. So she might not get a chance to take a break for lunch. So if she come back with food, go ahead, eat. I can wait. So that, and then she just be moving slow. But she does well, though. She does really good.
Time,
And my nails grew.
time moves.
This is
my
all my
hair is still
nails.
wet.
Yeah. Our hair is, what do they call it? Oh, okay. All right. This has been an episode of Questions with Ma. Deuces, say deuces.